All right, guys, let's begin with the video.
This is the reason why women do not like it when men give them boyfriend treatment too soon or you're always available. Here's the thing, it's very important.
Ah, fuck. Sorry about that.
One, us women, we don't like it. If you're always in our face, you're always in our face. And we like to chase. So you better remember that, okay? So
She's a little
here's
toxic.
the thing.
Yeah, she's a
When
little
you're
toxic.
always available, when you're always texting her, there's not really safety. There's not really security because if you cannot focus on your own life and your own shit going on, it just shows that you're a multitasker. And to be honest, that's low key an unattractive trait. Me
You know what? Let's let us
personally,
finish.
I do it, but men, they don't really care. They don't really care. And like, you know what I mean? Because women and men want different things. You know, men don't mind a female always being available.
Uh-huh.
But women do mind a man always being available because at the end of the day, they do want an ambitious man
Like
and they
guys don't like a woman, don't mind a woman who's into Lululand. But a woman needs a man who's practical. Why? Because practicality is always a good indication of how much money you're gonna earn. If you're rational, you're gonna save up money. If you're rational, you're gonna think about the future, which that helps if you guys plan to have kids, right? And so this is why women expect more rationality and more order from a guy. A man who knows what he wants goes after it. We don't care about that because I don't care about your goals. Like I'm looking for, like, guys want doesn't care if a woman isn't funny. They don't care if a woman is not ambitious because that's not their responsibility, right? And so if you become super available, really there all the time, what that says to a woman is, why aren't you hunting? Where's the fucking short faced bear? Like, why aren't you hunting him? And and so when you understand attraction from that point of view, you can then understand how you should behave around women. Where you should behave you should be more serious than a goofball to show her that you're the type of guy that can earn respect from men. If you're a goofball, most guys don't respect goofballs, and so a woman sees that, and she sees it from, like, what would other men respect? Do other men fear him? Does he inspire other men to follow him? Do other men want to follow him? Do other men act like King Charles, like submissive around him? Is he the guy that sets the rules? A woman wants that guy. And so they look for indicators in how and they kind of have an intuitive sensation. Guys who don't talk that much, guys who move slower, guys who act rather than talk about what they're gonna do, guys who don't take shit, guys who are willing to put people in their place. These behavior to a woman, she says, "Oh, other men respect them. Oh, I like that. I want that guy."
want a man who can focus and like he knows he has other options and he's not easy to get. But here's the thing, you're trying to sell her on something. That's why you're giving so much so soon. And this pushes women away because when you're trying to sell someone on something, whether you fucking like it or not, that's insecurity.
Mm-hmm.
And the the fastest way to turn a female off is by having insecurity. Because sorry. When you have insecurity and you don't work on it and you don't try to control it and you just suppress that shit, it'll show through your actions. Okay? Like, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Well, I don't know, it's basically not a story, but I'm not here to brag, but I'm going to say the way that men act or switch up when they realize you're moving on from them. Like, don't be that type of guy. Like, those type of guys who are like, oh my god, I really want to talk with you. And then they'll keep reaching out to you when you don't reply. Don't be that type of guy. Like, I've never been the type of girl to date men who would like chase me so much after a breakup. That's pathetic for me. And it's also like, if I date that type of guy, it's going to reflect the type of woman that I am. So I date the type of guy who, like, if we go after if we go into a breakup, he has enough emotional regulation to not rely on me or try to rely on me. That's a mistake that most of you men make. After a breakup, you're trying to convince her. Do you think I would date a guy who's trying to convince me of his worth just because we broke up? No, sir. And you want to know why?
Why not?
Because a masculine man complements my femininity. But if he's like trying to lean on me for his own emotions, nah, it's not attractive. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is like, don't always be in a chick's face, especially when she doesn't reciprocate, because when she doesn't reciprocate, she's gonna put you in your place, and the place that you're in is the friend zone guy, because you're willing to stay the night with nothing in return. Don't be that guy, okay? Like, you're literally teaching us how to treat you. You have to train women. I don't care how that sounds. And women need to train men. Like, not everyone's going to know everything. Even if you think it's common sense, even if you think you don't have to ask for it, if you heal parts of them, they'll appreciate that, okay? But the thing is like, you're teaching people how to treat you when you're teaching them, oh, it's okay to ignore me because I'm still going to give you attention. What are you teaching them? When they're not giving you attention and you're reaching out to them, what are you teaching them that is okay behavior, that is acceptable behavior? What you tolerate, what you complain about, you're accepting. You accept what you say. So be careful what you say, because the words that you use, you're keeping it alive, which is why you're talking about it. And that's why I recommend, don't go to most people for advice, because it's gonna light a fucking fire. You could solve your problems on your own, okay? That's attractive. But if it really got to a point where you're all like, nah, like I really want to see Jenna's perspective on it, you already know that you could hit up my bio.
Yeah, people. This is why you have to fake being busy. I'm sorry. Fake it, motherfucker. Like, fake it. Don't be too available. Don't respond so fast. You know, like, don't be so consistent where she starts to predict that you're always going to be there. Throw a few curveballs. You got to be like a pitcher. Like, you got to play like a pitcher, bro. Like, if you're a pitcher, you're not always going to throw fastballs. You're going to throw a few sliders, a few breaking ball. Heck, you might even throw a knuckleball here and there. But the point is that you got to switch it up. Women cannot fall in love when you're consistently there. It's just not how they're weirdly wired, all right? Anyways, check out our t-shirt store, people. As you guys know, I'm an artist, and I put my t-shirts, I put my painting on a t-shirt. So if you guys want to check out the paintings, and check out the clothing, you guys can just click on the description down below. There's a free ebook. A free video course about how to make a woman fall in love. You can get it on the description down below where it says get the free gift. And if you guys want to check out my course about how to make a woman fall in love through Dark Game, you guys can purchase it under the description down below. It's called Dark Game. Take care, guys.